Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know that I'm making this video after a long time. Okay, but without any delay, let's go into today's video. People usually say that mathematics is tough in JEE mains, but I'll say that even class 11 student can also solve JEE mains questions. Like the recent 2023 JEE main questions are easily solvable, I can say. There are some questions which can be solved by even a class 11 student without any concept of class 12. There are quite few examples with me. So one of that is given on the screen. So now we are going to solve that question. In that question, g of x is given as root x plus 1 and f of g of x is given as x plus 3 minus root x. And they are asking that the value of f of 0. Okay, now firstly we have to understand the problem in a deep way. So they have provided us f of g of x, right? So we have to write f of g of x as f of g of x. Okay, you're getting my point, right? So we have to write this term in terms of g of x. So they have given us the clue that g of x equals to root x plus 1, right? So now I'm thinking to square it to get the value actually. The square of this would be root x whole square plus 1 plus 2 root x, right? So this will be a key point for me. So f of g of x equals to x plus 3 minus root x, right? Now I would like to convert this into this form such that I can get g of x square in terms of g of x square, g of x and some numerical value such that I can solve that very easily. Okay. Now I think we can write x as root x whole square, right? Am I right? So we know root x whole square plus 1 plus 2 root x will be g of x whole square, right? So I will give plus 1 plus 2 root x and I will also subtract it. Minus 1 minus 2 root x and the leftover terms are these, right? Plus 3 minus root x. I will write them as usual. So this becomes root x plus 1 whole square, which is g of x whole square. And the value of this is plus 2 minus 3 root x. No, I want to get the same form, which is root x plus 1. So I will give plus 3 and subtract minus 3 from this. So we'll make root x plus 1 whole square, and from this minus 3 root x and minus 3 we'll take minus 3 common, then we'll get minus root, minus we have taken common, right? Root x plus 1 will be left over and the leftover numericals are plus 3 and plus 2, which will be plus 5. Okay, so now the overall value will be, this is the square of g of x, right? So I'll write it as g of x whole square minus 3 g of x plus 5. This is f of g of x, right? They asked us to prove the value of f of 0. So in the place of g of x, we have to put 0, which is 0 square minus 3 into 0 plus 5. The value will be 5. This is very simple, right? In this way, you can solve many questions. Let's go into another question. So here's the second question on your screen. In that, they have given that f of x equals to cos inverse x square minus 4x plus 2 by x square plus 3, and now we have to find the domain of the given function. So it's very easy actually. We know that the domain of cos inverse will be the given value must be between minus 1 to 1, right? So we'll write that first. Minus 4x plus 2 by x square plus 3. Okay, now we have to solve these in two different ways. Okay, let's say this is 1 and 2. Now firstly I will solve 1. X square minus 4x plus 2 by x square plus 3 is greater than or equals to minus 1. I will send this to that side. X square minus 4x plus 2, and I will bring this to this side, which will be plus x square, which will be plus x square plus 3 greater than or equals to 0, which will lead to x square minus 4x plus 5. And if we check the value of d, or you'll like go with the formula, you won't be getting any roots from this equation. Okay, now we'll solve the second one. X square minus 4x plus 2 by x square plus 3 less than equal to 1. We'll send this to the side, x square minus 4x plus 2, and we'll bring this to this side, minus x square minus 3 less than equal to 0. We'll cancel this, minus 4x minus 1 less than equal to 0, and we'll send this to the side, 4x plus 1 greater than equal to 0. From this we'll get the value of x as minus 1 by 4, and we'll take this on the number line, minus 1 by 4 plus minus. Since we are having the greater than symbol, we'll consider plus, and we'll keep black ball here. So I'll consider black and white balls. Black ball represents there is a minus symbol, which means a closed bracket, and white ball represents no like equals to symbol, which says an open bracket. Okay, here we are having black ball, right? So it's a square bracket. So this will be minus 1 by 4 to infinity. That's it. This was very simple, and by this you will have a confidence that there are 4 marks in my pocket, right? So maths is not that tough from my perspective, and there are few more questions, so let's take a look of them also. So in this question, f of x is equals to sine inverse x square minus 3x plus 2 by x square plus 2x plus 7. We can solve this in the same previous question way. Like sine inverse also has this function lying from minus 1 to 1, right? You can solve this very easily. Actually these questions are so easy, so you can try this, and I'll provide you another question here on your screen. You can try this and comment your answers, okay? And I'll verify whether that is correct or wrong. Thank you for watching my video.